Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, good morning.
Welcome back to Real Talk with SLR.
How are you guys doing today?
Well, guys, Uber made it.
Yes. That was a long night last night.
Yes, Gary and I really put in the hard work yesterday, friends. We were working with headlamps and the phone flashlight and just doing everything we could because today we were supposed to be slammed with rain and we were really worried about it. And last night it did rain and this morning it did rain, but as you guys can see right now, there's no rain.
It's still supposed to be raining right now.
Yeah. So I don't know what's going on, wacky weather, right? But I guess when it was raining really hard.
Yeah,
so.
it started coming down pretty hard this morning. We were second guessing on taking the car down to the bus stop, but we were like, yeah, let's take it. We're running a little behind because it was wacky hair day, and
I had to do Julia's hair all funky, and I did Abe's hair all funky, and yeah.
So we loaded them up and got down there, and the second we got down that way, it started coming down hard.
Like pouring.
Yeah.
Those big old fat drops that I talk about. So, yeah, I don't know. We're supposed to be, we're on that high weather alert between now and basically Friday morning. Because Thursday night, it's supposed to be coming after us, too, so.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be dropping in temperature as well.
Which I can feel right now.
Yeah.
I could feel it. It's gotten chillier.
Which it's been great this last couple of days, you know. I mean, it's been insane to me weather-wise because it was like 80, 86 some days. Like,
It was hot when we were out there working. Like, I had my sweater and stuff on, and I was all shedding everything, like, and just roasting, you know. And now I'm like, I'm layered up today. I've got my long john pants stuff underneath my pants and my shirt, and I'm still a little chilly.
It's beautiful though. I can't believe I can see blue sky that way.
A little bit.
Which means
like a little bit.
That it's going to clear out here in a little bit.
Yeah, and there's right now there's a huge blanket, like the whole sky is one big blanket of cloud right now. A little foggy. But
a little foggy, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's awesome. I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
Gives me time to be able to unload Uber here and get her down over the pad. And I'll be able to run down to town as well and go get some supplies. I got to see where she's at with, fuel. I got to go get some more fuel and whatnot, make sure that we got some here.
Yeah. I know that David, didn't he just change the oil and stuff on it too, but he said he wanted you to take a look at it or something?
Yeah.
I don't know what the deal with you guys, but I overheard kind of some bit of conversation.
I'm gonna take care of good old Uber here, you know. I'll do my normal maintenance rundown and make sure she's good and going for this weekend and take care of her. I can't help it, you know, whenever I use Uber, I just don't feel right without doing some sort of preventative maintenance or something like that, because it's a machinery and it's something that you have to do. And I'm so happy and thankful to David, like no tomorrow, for him to be able to, you know, let us borrow Uber the many times that we have, and it's helped us out tremendously, more than what most people can ever think. And it just goes back and forth, you know, with the way that the community is. You know, you help thy neighbor, and you know, you're there to help them whenever they need it, and it just goes back and forth. So
yeah, David's been a huge help to us, and I know that we've helped out David quite a bit as well. But we're not keeping score on all of that. It doesn't matter to us. We're not, you know, tallying, oh, well, you did this, so now you got to do that. That's not how it works. No. We just do what we can do as we can do it, and whoever needs it, that's where it's going. So
exactly. And
kind of how it works.
It's been awesome that he's been able to let me use Uber and figure out how to even operate and drive a tractor. And you know,
I know he let you borrow this thing, but like you never had any tractor experience, and it's brand new. He's all, here you go.
Threw me the keys, and gave me a rundown, and like he was not there for me to run it, and I was just like, this is interesting.
Well, that's a lot of faith and trust in you, honey, because you know your stuff. So.
Well, I'm happy that he gave me that time, because now I know a lot about tractors, which I just knew what I've seen off of the YouTube, you know, of people doing stuff, and that was about it.
And now you put it in practice for yourself.
I put it into practice. So, But it's been awesome. And someday we'll be able to go get another go get a tractor, you know.
One day.
One day.
One day. But we still have I mean, for right now, I mean, David would kill us if we went out and bought a tractor right now.
No.
He would be like, what are you...
I'm not gonna go buy one right now.
Yeah.
We have a lot to do right now. We still have we've got a payment, which we don't like to have payments at all.
But yeah, the car, our Tiny.
Now we've got Tiny, so we've got a payment, and I want to deal with that before we even think about any other financial aspects.
Yes. Yes.
I think is the smartest thing to do, because if you can't afford it, don't do it.
Exactly.
And right now we cannot afford it, so.
Yeah, we ain't gonna do it.
Like I said, I'm happier than happy. Thank you, David.
Yeah.
Because Uber's going to be putting in the work.
She's gonna be a star of the show this weekend.
Yep.
But yeah, speaking of, guys, we got everything ready. We are fully ready for everyone to come out here. We put it in last night because we didn't know what the weather was going to be doing. And so, yeah, it was a late night. Flashlights, headlamps, it didn't matter. We got it done. All of the top plates are done. The entire back wall with the sliding door and the back door and all the windows, literally, it's done. We even got, Gary even was a little extra.
We got the half wall done.
Yes, we got that half wall done too. So you guys will be able to see the vision of, you know, what we were thinking. I will say though that last night, since we ended really dark, you guys can't really get a good look around. So, because the video is going to end at night with headlamps and darkness and stuff. So you guys can see, but it's not gonna, I mean, it's not like what you guys will see later on. Maybe I'll share you guys, maybe I'll give you guys here on Real Talk with SLR the sneak peek, but not today. Hate to break your heart, but not today. We'll save that maybe for tomorrow. I don't know, not today. I don't want to pick up the camera and go wandering around. It's a whole different setup than the setup that we're currently recording with at this moment.
Yes.
So maybe tomorrow.
All right.
Yeah, so stay tuned for that, guys, because guess what? It looks beautiful, and now, like, you can really see everything.
Yep.
You could see exactly where the windows are. You could see what we're thinking about the flow and the walkways and where, you know, the rooms are going to be, and you can start really imagining it. Imagine, right? At least for me, my brain works that way where, you know, once the walls are up, and then I could feel the space. I've talked about this so many times, guys, but that's how my brain works. Gary has more of the logical, I don't even know what to say, kind of brain.
I think of every little aspect of like,
Yeah.
how's it going to look if I do this? How's it going to look if I do that?
Yeah, but your
How's it
brain,
gonna be
you
this
can
way?
like, you can visualize and like feel it on paper, flat 2D, where me, like my brain can't really, I can see it, right? I can see it, but I can't really see it until I'm like, whoa, now I see it.
I think that a lot of where my mind comes from that and being able to do that is a lot of mathematical.
Yeah, you're way
mathematical
better with math.
mindset of algebra and just geometry itself, and just knowing what I'm trying to do as well as what angle is what. And
well, you're really good too with like eyeball and measurements as well. Like I can tell, you can ask me a question like, hey babe, how long is that board? And I'll be like, maybe 2 feet. And you're like, no, that's probably more like 4 feet. And I'm like, I don't know. You know, and you come over there with the measuring tape and it's like right on, where me, I'm like, you know.
I hear you on that one.
Yeah.
I could say a lot on that one, but I'm not going to.
Yeah. Yeah, I catch what you're throwing there, baby. I catch what you're throwing. But yeah, guys, today Gary's going to be working on this. He's going to be just looking everything over. We are going to do some yard cleanup a little bit. There's some scrap piles of wood. There's some things that we could finagle and get ready for this weekend. Again, we don't know when the rain is going to really start hitting on us.
When it's not going to be
yeah,
hitting
when
on
it's not.
us.
So we're just going to do what we can as we can.
Yep.
I also have designated today to be an editing day, so I got footage from like last week that I still haven't put out. So I've got half of a video edited, but again, last night was a super late night, so I woke up this morning and I started working on it, but I didn't finish it yet. So I'm gonna finish it today. I don't have much more time that I need to put into it, maybe another couple hours or so, and then I'll be able to upload it onto our main channel. So later on this evening, like late evening or late afternoon, I should say, maybe 4 o'clock or something at the earliest, I might have a video out on a Simple Life Reclaimed for you guys. I'm going to try to get you guys caught up to where we're at, because we've got a big weekend ahead of us with these trusses, and I have all this other footage that needs to come out first. So yeah, so I'm working on that one today for you. Gary will be outside doing that. And then I have another video too. I have this one that I'm working on right now, and then I have another one that needs to be edited before we start working on the trusses. So I got time to spend in front of the computer.
You're backed up.
I'm backed up.
But to make shit happen, call me a laxative.
Call me a laxative. I don't usually edit real talk, but yeah.
So on another note, we got all the windows in and all the framing done and all the doors and everything. Obviously, we're completely ready for these trusses to go up there. We're looking at the windows, and my OCD-ness might have put the windows a little too high. So they're 3x3 windows for the kids' rooms, and I wanted the door and the window header to match up. And that way, visually outside, when you're looking at everything, it all lines up. Well, I didn't really think about it 100%, 2 and 2. The sliding glass door that's going in our room, the header's got to be lower because just the way that the door sizes are and everything else. And now my windows and everything being that high, the bottom sill is a little high. Now I'm wondering if I should go back through and change the size from a 3x3 to a 3x4.
So that way,
bringing it down.
I would be fine with it so long as I have to look at the window and see how they're opening. Is it opening this way? Is it opening this way? You know what I mean? So like I would be fine with it. Just depends on the windows that we could buy. And it wouldn't be much to do, right?
No, I would just have to take out the side cripples that are holding up the header, even though it's nailed in and everything. Right now would be the time to do it, is where I'm getting at.
Like today?
Like
or
today type thing.
What?
To where I can go and cut those out and do that real quick. And it's only 3 windows, so it's not like anything crazy. It's literally just the sides and that bottom 2 right there. I just got to take off that bottom 2, cut those bottom cripples out, and cut new side cripples. Put those back in after the bottom plate is in. You see what I'm saying?
I do. I see what you're saying. And it would only be what, for Abe's room, Julie's room, Scarlett's room? Just
Correct.
Those 3 bedrooms?
Just those 3 bedrooms. So that's where I'm looking at it, and I want to put it at you guys real quick as well. What do you guys think? Because right now, the height-wise, it's about, I think it's 46 inches.
Yeah, it is a little
46, 47. But my thought process of why I did it that way was, one, I'm tall. Our kids are already super tall and a lot taller than their percentile of their kids in their age range and everything. And yeah, you don't really hang out at the windows. The only thing with the windows is opening it, you know, and letting air in. And then as well as if a fire does happen, jump out the window.
Yeah.
You know, which at that height, the kids would be able to climb and get out of there.
On the one side, yes, we're a tall family, so I don't think it's really going to be anything bad if they stay where they're at.
But it's also where I was saying if we had something like the couch, or not a couch, the bed's up against the wall where the window is, now that's not going to be window and the bed to where now the window is below the bed.
Yeah, but the placements of the windows, where the windows are, I don't see a bed ever being up. I just don't see that.
No, I understand.
I hear you.
I'm trying to think of all devil's advocates of where it is and how it is. And
so like I said, on the one hand, we're a tall family, right? On the other hand, not that she'll be in there messing with our windows or anything, but Roxanne's super short.
No.
That's almost at her eyeballs. You know, she's pretty short. I think Roxanne's only 5'2" or 5'3".
I think she's taller than that, but
no,
yeah, I know what you mean.
Nah. Okay, maybe she's 5'4". Maybe.
I know what you mean.
She's short. She's a shorty.
Yes.
So you never know, right? You never know.
No, you never know.
What about our grandkids? What if our grandkids end up being shorties? Mm-hmm. You never know.
So that's the thing that I'm trying to think of and try to look at it and think about it. But that's the only thing that we can sort of do before and try to get that going.
Yeah.
It's the only thing I can think of.
Well, your time might be a little limited. I mean, if you're going to do it, I say you guys leave comments like right now. So either you could motivate or demotivate. Gary will be messing around with the tractor this morning, and then he'll be fiddling around with that thought, kind of waiting for some input from y'all. Ultimately, you're going to make the decision regardless.
Probably end up doing it anyway. I don't know.
He's already thinking about it. See, this is the thing with Gary. Once he gets an idea, it's going.
It tends to go that way.
It tends to go. You can't, yeah, and that's okay.
My thing is, as well, is like, I talked to you about it before we put in the windows, right? We got the windows in there, and then as soon as the window was in there, you're like, and that is in my heart, in my soul.
But I didn't say anything. I
know
didn't
you
say
didn't
a
say
word.
anything.
I said nothing. I
But
said
you going,
0.
I don't know, and that, it makes me go, oh, did I screw up? Should I change that?
But I
Should
didn't say
And then my
anything.
brain is like 1,000 miles an hour, and now that's where my mind is going now.
Okay,
And,
it's my fault, friends.
it's not your fault. Like I said, I mean, it's, you know, and that's the hardest thing.
No,
which
you're trying to please me. I love you.
I'm trying to please you as best as I can, because that's ultimately
Well, you've
what
already,
matters.
you have and you do, and you have and you do, and you are. You make me very happy.
Well, I love you.
It's the thought that counts, my love.
I know. So what do you guys think?
Yeah, so what say you? What say you?
Should I calm my nerves or be like, no?
Get
do
in
it.
there and change that before you get them up. But I mean, if you want to do it, that's fine. You're gonna be doing it alone.
No, I know, it's fine.
You're gonna be, yeah.
It's fine.
Because I got to stay in there with Scarlett, and I got stuff to do today.
I'll be getting out here when I'll end up using that circular saw and cut everything out real quick. And actually, I'll probably end up just, you know what? No, circular saw. I have some new blades. I'll rip down those nails out of there completely.
If you're gonna get it. Sounds like Gary's already made up his mind. But I still encourage you to leave your opinion, however you decide. But guys, we do have to go. I don't want to have this one running on for too long, and I got computer work to do. Check on Scarlett, and it seems like Gary's wheels are a-turning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta get Uber unloaded and over there and get that crossed off my list and triple check, and then
We'll start picking up. When I need the eye break from staring at a screen, I'll come outside and I'll start picking up some of the scrap wood and moving it over by the fire pit or something, you know, so that way.
yeah.
Not the reusable scraps, but the slivers, the scraps.
Yeah, there's tiny little blocks. We've already done all the cripples. We've done all that stuff to where those little tiny pieces are pretty much used.
Burnt.
And I'm tired of using a tiny little piece and trying to nail or screw something in and then it's split.
Yeah.
Which it always happens on those tiny little pieces, so
Yeah.
we can burn them.
We just gonna burn those.
Yeah.
But we got a full day ahead of us, friends. I hope that you guys are nice and warm and toasty, that life is good for you today, that you guys have a great day. I hope that you guys aren't going to get buried in the rain. I hope that we don't get buried in the rain. We're going to find out, though, and we'll make it through together, friends.
It looks like I'm going to have a good day. It looks like I'll be good to be able to do whatever I want out here.
It's all in your mindset, honey.
Exactly.
It's all
It looks
in your
like it's going to be a good day.
Today gonna be a good day.
Ain't gonna look at that weather.
Be a good day. Today's gonna be a good day. Gonna be a good day. All right, and with that, guys, we gotta run. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching today. Check out a new video on Simple Life Reclaimed later on this later evening. We'll be back with a new episode of Real Talk tomorrow for you guys. So until then, friends, we love y'all, and we hope you have a good one.
And we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye, you guys.
Later.